Hello everyone, welcome to Laexcellence IAS Academy. In the earlier video, we have discussed the places in news with respect to Russia and Ukraine war, and also we'll revise what we have discussed in the earlier class in a very short manner. Donbas region we have discussed. This is the Donbas region, Donetsk region and Luhansk region. We have thoroughly discussed this, and we have discussed Sulina channel, right? This is the Sulina channel, right, which is distributor of Danube joining Black Sea. We have discussed why it was in news also, and we have discussed the Black Sea, the rivers joining it, and the countries surrounding it, and also adjoining seas also, Sea of Marmara, Sea of Azov, right? We have discussed, and now in this video we will discuss the places which were in news due to Ukraine and Russia war with respect to Russia. Okay, let us start. The Kursk and Belgorod region. This is the Kursk region, hope it's visible, and this is Belgorod region. Right? Hope it is visible. This is Ukraine, this is Kharkiv. These are three places were in news heavily because of this Ukraine and Russia war. We have earlier video we have discussed that Russia occupied the Donbas region, right? In retaliation, Ukraine attacked the Kursk region in Russia and Belgorod region in the Russia. And Russia expelled, means shifted the people from this particular area to the other regions in the Russia itself, and also declared emergency in this particular region. Declared emergency in the Kursk and Belgorod region due to attack by the Ukraine in this particular region, and also Ukraine made a significant expansion with respect to attacking in this particular region, Kursk and Belgorod region. And also Russia made a very heavy missile attacks in the Kharkiv region. Okay, this is very important, three regions with respect to Ukraine and Russia war. And next is that we are going to discuss this Russian border countries. In 2022, I think 2022, I think 23. Please check that. UPSC asked the bordering countries with respect to Ukraine. In this year, he may ask the bordering countries with respect to Russia as well. Okay, this is the Russian map, hope it is visible. These are the countries, bordering countries. The first bordering countries from the north is that Norway. And the second, this is Finland. Third one is that Estonia, Latvia and Lithuania. This is Belarus, Ukraine. These are the regions with respect to bordering countries in the Europe. The Europe countries which is sharing border with Russia. Okay, one is Norway, Finland, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, Belarus and Ukraine, and also Poland as well. The Poland also shares border with Russia, but how? Some of the very minor part of the Russia which located bordering the Poland. Because of that, the Poland also shares border with Russia. Okay, you can remember this by Norway fell at pub. Okay, you can remember like that. Okay, Norway fell at pub. Okay, this is Poland, Ukraine, Belarus. Okay, you can remember like that also. Okay, this is the Ukrainian countries which shares a border with Russia. And with respect to Asia, the bordering countries include Georgia also, and Azerbaijan, Kazakhstan, China, Mongolia and North Korea. Okay, this is Kazakhstan, this is Mongolia, this is the share where China and Russia shares border, and this is North Korea. Okay, this is North Korea, China, Mongolia, Kazakhstan and Georgia and Azerbaijan also shares border with Russia. Okay, these are the countries which shares border with Russia. UPSC can ask. Okay, and next we are going to discuss about Baltic Sea. Why Baltic Sea is very important for your 2025 prelims. Recently in the last preview IQ, UPSC asked North Sea. right? North Sea connects with Baltic Sea. It is not because of that reason we are discussing Baltic Sea. We are discussing Baltic Sea because of very important reason. You can see that this is Russia, right? From here, Russia want to establish a Nord Stream pipeline. Russia already established Nord Stream first, but it is also trying to connect Europe to Russia through Nord Stream 2 as well. Nord Stream 2 pipeline. It is a pipeline through which Russia wants to export its gas to the European countries. It connects to Germany. This is Germany, right? It wants to connect Germany. Recently, the bomb explosion happened in this Baltic Sea in the Nord Stream pipelines. Because of this reason, we want to discuss this Baltic Sea. Okay, this is, we can hope this is from here to here. This is called Baltic Sea. The bordering countries of the Baltic Sea include Finland, Sweden. This is Sweden, right? And Estonia, Latvia and Lithuania. Russia also shares border, and Poland and Germany. This is Denmark. This is the countries which shares border with the Baltic Sea. Please remember, this is Sweden and Finland, and this is Norway. Norway doesn't share border with the Baltic Sea but shares border with the North Sea. You got right? And this is Norway, Sweden and Finland called are Scandinavian countries. This is Norway, Sweden and Finland are called Scandinavian countries, and this is Estonia, Latvia and Lithuania. Three countries are called Baltic regions. Baltic countries. Okay, Baltic nations. Okay, Baltic countries, Baltic nations, whatever you can call. This is three regions. One is Estonia, Latvia and Lithuania are called Baltic nations, and Norway, Norway, Sweden and Finland are called Scandinavian countries. Okay, and this is with respect to Baltic Sea, and this is, you can hope you, this is, I think, wait a minute, this is Kiel Canal, right? Where this is Kiel Canal located, I think this is want to connect Baltic Sea with the North Sea. You can, the very important is that reduce the time period and length of the connecting Baltic Sea to North Sea. Germany want to establish, this is Kiel Canal in the Germany itself. This is with respect to Kiel Canal. Remember Kiel Canal, Nord Stream pipeline 1 and 2, which want to export gas from Russia to European countries, Scandinavian countries, Norway, Sweden, Finland, Baltic nations, Estonia, Latvia and Lithuania, and the Baltic Sea countries. Baltic Sea countries including Sweden, Finland, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, and Poland, Germany and Denmark finally. These are the Baltic nations you can remember from your 2025 prelims perspective. Okay, next we'll jump into Israel and Hamas. Very important, very important from your prelims 2025. One question you can definitely expect from this particular area. Israel Hamas, very important places we can discuss is that Erez crossing. Erez crossing. This is whole, this is, I think, purple color, I hope you are noticing here. This is whole is Gaza Strip. Okay, Gaza Strip, and Erez crossing, this is north of the Gaza. This is Erez crossing connecting Israel with northern Gaza. This is Erez crossing, and next is that Rafah crossing. Rafah crossing. This is Rafah crossing connecting Egypt with Gaza Strip. Connecting Egypt with the Gaza Strip called, this is Rafah crossing. And next point is Philadelphia corridor. This is Philadelphia corridor. Hope you are getting. This is Philadelphia corridor. This is red point. Okay, this is Philadelphia corridor connecting again Gaza Strip, means this is border between Gaza Strip and Egypt. This is Egypt. This is Egypt called, this is Sinai Peninsula. This is Sinai Peninsula of Egypt. This border between, this is Philadelphia corridor is border between Egypt and Gaza Strip. Okay, and next very important is this Karem Sholem border. This is Karem Sholem as the Kareb Abu Salem crossing. This Karem Abu Salem crossing connects two way. One, it connects Egypt and Gaza Strip one way, and also it connects Israel to Gaza Strip two way. You are getting my point, right? Karem Abu Salem connects Egypt and Gaza Strip in one way, and second way it also connects Israel and Gaza Strip. You got my point, right? And these are the places which very important from your prelims 2025 perspective. And other very important corridor is Netzaram corridor. This is Netzaram corridor. Hope it is visible, I think. This is Netzaram corridor. This is established by Israel itself. Why Israel established Netzaram corridor here? To gather army here, gather army and supplies to army, to maintain operations in the whole Gaza Strip. Means the Israelis invaded this particular Gaza Strip, and if Israel wants to maintain this particular Gaza Strip, it wants to have a supplies, right? And this Netzaram corridor established by the Israel to provide supplies, goods and services to this particular Israel army. So because of this, Netzaram corridor becomes very important from your 2025 prelims perspective. And these are the places with respect to Israel and Hamas. And also Israel and Hamas, we are going to discuss green line. Okay, green line. What is the green line? Okay, this is, you can see that green line. Okay, this is green line, and this is West Bank. This is West Bank. This is Gaza Strip. This is green line is the border between Palestine, means the Gaza Strip and West Bank, and Israel. This is border between Palestine and Israel, established after 6-day war. 6-day war in 1967. When Arab states wanted to defeat Israel, the war was happened. After that, it was this particular green line was established to demarcate the border between Israel and Palestine. Okay, hope you got my point. And next, with respect to Israel bordering countries, why it is, we have already mentioned bordering countries with respect to Russia, and also we are going to discuss bordering countries with respect to Israel as well. The bordering countries with respect to Israel, in the north, it is bordered by Lebanon. In the north, it is bordered by Lebanon. In the northeast, it is bordered by Syria. In the northeast, it is bordered by India. And in the west, in the east, it is bordered by Jordan. You can, I think it's, hope it's visible. This is Jordan, this is Syria, and this is Lebanon. Again, this is Egypt. We mentioned this is Sinai Peninsula, right? This is Sinai Peninsula. And this is the land border with respect to Israel. One is Lebanon, Syria, Jordan, and Sinai Peninsula of Egypt. And other is West Bank also. Okay, we already mentioned that West Bank is demarcated by green line. Okay, this is West Bank, Lebanon, Syria, Jordan, and Sinai Peninsula of Egypt, and West Bank. These are the places shares a land border with respect to Israel. And the water bodies, this is Mediterranean Sea in the west. In the south, we have Red Sea. Red Sea also shares border with Israel, means Israel has a Red Sea border, means in the south. In this Red Sea, we have Port Elliot. Port Elliot, right? In the Port Elliot, this is Haifa port here. Haifa port in the Mediterranean Sea. In the south, we have a Elliot port. Okay, and the Haifa port and Elliot ports. These are the very important two ports of Israel through which it conducts its trade. And we have a Red Sea, Gulf of Aqaba. Okay, this Gulf of Aqaba, you can see this. This is Gulf of Aqaba in Red Sea, where we have Elliot port. This is Gulf of Aqaba and Elliot port. In the Gulf of Aqaba, Israel has a Elliot port. Okay, this is Elliot port. Okay, this is Elliot port in the Gulf of Aqaba. Very important from your prelims perspective. And this is the Israel. In this place we have a Negev desert. Negev desert in the Israel. Okay, these are the very important places. If UPSC asks with respect to any places with respect to Israel, this will come from these particular areas. Okay, we have discussed with respect to Israel is that green line we have discussed, Erez crossing, Rafah crossing, and Philadelphia crossing, and Kareb Abu Salim crossing, and we have discussed Netzarim corridor also, right? Again, we have discussed Green Line, we have discussed the bordering countries, Lebanon, Syria, Jordan, and also we discussed the Egypt Sinai Peninsula. We have discussed Gulf of Aqaba and Red Sea and Elliot Port, and we have discussed the Haifa Port in Mediterranean Sea. This is Dead Sea, okay? These are the very important places with respect to Israel. We'll discuss more such places in the next class, okay? Thank you.